Well, are you ready to take your sewing skills to the next level? Barbara Evans is here to tell us about Stitchin Saturday. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Well, yeah, sewing has really taken off, and then we found out that an awful lot of people have bought these machines and don't have a clue.
Oh, they're in the closet, right?
Oh, they're trying and they're all frustrated because they come with all these attachments and things, and people going, "What's a blind hem foot? What's a walking foot or an even feed foot? And how do I do this and how do I do that?" And so we want to help all those folks who've got these new machines, and then so many of them have so many things that people just kind of mind boggled. And so I'm going to have instructors from the American Sewing Guild.
Oh, wow. Okay.
From Houston come, and we're going to answer all those questions for them. We're going to tell them how to use all those parts and what things they really need, what things that they don't really have to have, and going to answer all their questions. And so we want folks to come, bring their machines, bring their projects that they're having struggles with, and we're just going to go through and work on. We're going to eat a little bit and just do all kinds of things. And so we're going to solve all the problems for everybody who's been struggling, because we don't want them to leave the house and somebody go, "Ooh, she made that, I know." So we want professional looking garments or even their home decor items. And so when they come and learn how to use all those attachment things, they'll be able to have some really good looking things out there.
Okay, so this isn't really for like the people that are just starting out. This is for somebody who already has your machine. You're kind of trying to work out the kinks. Right?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. I would say that the intermediate, maybe advanced beginner.
Okay, advanced beginner. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, because and like again, the problem is so many people have so many machines and so many attachments they just don't know what to do with. And you can really do some pretty fancy things. The machines almost sew by themselves. Yeah. And so we want folks to know how to use those machines they spend all that money for.
Okay, and speaking of those machines, I know I've seen some in some friends' closets. They're pretty heavy, but you have a way to actually get them there, right?
Oh yeah, we've got a cart. We can help them roll them out, roll them in. But most of the ones that they're buying these days are not that heavy, and most people have the little rolling carts. But we certainly have carts. We can help them get them inside.
Now I don't know if this is a fair question or not, but I was sitting here thinking, for people that do want to get started, what is a good price to spend on a machine?
Well, that's hard to answer because I mean, it depends on how committed you are to the project.
Okay.
And so some of those machines that are $99 are just $99 nothing. And then some of those that are $3,000 are way too much than you want to spend that money for. And so if they'll call me, I'll talk with them about what it is they want to do and give them some advice.
All right. And yeah, tell me about your history, because you've been doing this for a long time, right? You even have your own business.
Well, I do. I have an embroidery business, but I've been sewing since high school and teaching folks. And we do teach some basic sewing. And if enough people call and want me to start a new basic class, I'll do that as well. But this is for the more advanced folks.
Okay. The advanced beginners.
The advanced beginners. And remember, the American Sewing Guild, these people know what they're doing.
Okay.
Well, I'll probably learn some things coming to this class myself.
All right. Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us as always. Okay. And again, Stitchin Saturday, it is going to be, what is it, May 11th?
May 13th.
May 13th. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It is May 11th at 9 o'clock at the Texas AgriLife Office, 1225 Pearl Street. We're going to toss it over to Dana for a final check of the weather.